los artículos definidos e indefinidos. We're going to be looking at articles, definite and indefinite articles. The artículos definidos are the ones that mean the. The artículos indefinidos are the ones that mean a, or an, or one, or some. Okay, first let's look at why you would use a definite article versus an indefinite article. Well, when we first talk about somebody and we don't really know who that person is, we're going to use an indefinite article. For example, María tiene un hermano. El hermano de María tiene 20 años. Maria has a brother. Okay, the brother of Maria, or her brother, is 20 years old. If I had said Maria tiene el hermano, that's like saying Maria has the brother. It wouldn't make sense in English, it wouldn't make sense in Spanish. The first time you mention somebody, you say a. And then more specifically, when we're referring to that person, definitely referring to that person, we say el. In Spanish, un, or number one actually, número uno, let's look at that. Number one is the only number that can have gender and number in Spanish. Okay, so we say uno, dos, tres, but uno can actually become una, or unos, or unas. Now these don't really mean some, but they are actually translated as some because that's really the best way to convey that information. But that's not really what they mean. It's like one plural. It's like ones for both of them. Obviously that doesn't make sense in English, so the best way to convey that is by saying some. Uno, let's say it this way. Tengo un libro. Sí, tengo uno. The first time I mentioned book, the second time you can, it's implied that I'm still talking about the book. I have a book. Yes, I have one. But notice that un now became uno. Actually, that's really how it would have been if there hadn't been a noun here. When you have uno plus a noun, you change uno to un, or you can consider that you drop the o. Okay. So then when we're talking about an article, such as right here, un hermano, what perhaps you're really saying is uno hermano, but when we have the masculine uno before a masculine noun, we're going to drop the o. It's no problem here, una hermana, we don't need to do anything. Okay, and then unos goes with something plural, like hermanos, plural and masculine, and plural and feminine, unas hermanas. Okay, and this fíjate section, el without the accent means the, el with the accent means he. Make sure you take note of that. And there was only one minor thing I wanted to say over here in the vocab. El joven, la joven, when it's plural, when either word is plural, you put an accent. Okay, they both have an accent. And that's it for that.